If you have an IRS problem, what you're about to see may help you avoid financial disaster and even time in jail. You're about to learn the 3 things that you should never ever discuss with the IRS. Please pay careful attention because it's extremely important that you know these things before you talk to anyone from the IRS. Let's get started. Tell me a little about yourself.
My name is Anthony Perrin. I'm a licensed attorney in the state of Connecticut and have been practicing law for the better part of a decade. I specialize in IRS problem resolution and negotiate with the IRS to help people solve their IRS problems. In my practice, I have seen firsthand the fear and worry that people experience when they deal with an IRS problem. It's heartbreaking to know that people have lost their businesses, homes, and even their families because of their problems with the IRS. And that's why I chose to help people in this extremely stressful situation. There's a lot of good I can do.
What should someone like myself do if I have an IRS problem?
If you have an IRS problem and find it difficult to understand or deal with, you need to know that it's not your fault. The federal tax code is so complicated that it's difficult for anyone to understand it completely. Most professionals who deal with tax issues every day are challenged by how complicated our tax system is. The most important piece of advice I can give is to make sure you never voluntarily tell the IRS anything, unless they have specifically asked you for the information. This tip is extremely important for you to understand. Only give the IRS the information they ask for and nothing else. So don't attempt to curry favor with an IRS employee and tell them an answer you think they'd like to hear. The IRS actually relies on taxpayers who voluntarily give you too much information, and it won't do you any good.
What if they keep pressing?
You have the right to remain silent, and you have a right to an attorney. If they keep pressing, you should know that you have the right to say nothing to the IRS and have an attorney talk to them on your behalf. So don't be afraid to stop talking or stop providing the information to the IRS at any time. If you're concerned or scared, just tell the IRS employee that you're dealing with that you've decided to retain an attorney. Politely refuse to answer any more questions or to provide any additional information until after you have met with an attorney.
What if I just stretch the truth a little bit?
Oh, you don't want to do that. Lying to an employee of the IRS is a criminal offense. If the IRS catches you in a lie, you may be charged and in prison. If you think that the IRS won't discover you lied to them, you're gambling with your freedom. The tax code is so complex, even IRS employees don't completely understand it. And every year it gets bigger. That's a fact. So you should not admit to or speak about anything that you don't understand. If you're not completely sure about your answer to a question from an IRS employee, you should let them know that you don't know or can't recall. This is important. The IRS will not forgive any tax, penalty, interest that they have assessed against you if they feel that you haven't been upfront and honest with them.
Okay, so if somebody is at odds with the IRS and still needs your help, how do they get in touch with you?
IRS problems are serious business, and they need serious attention. All you need to do is call my office at 203-269-6699 to schedule an appointment. I offer a free consultation to my clients with IRS problems. This consultation would be with me in my office, and it would be private and completely confidential. We can discuss your situation, and after we do, you'll know what your best options are in dealing with your IRS problem. There's absolutely no obligation to you for anything. If you decide that you would like my help with your IRS problem, we will discuss my fees. If not, after the free consultation, you will know what your best options are to try to solve your IRS problems. By calling, you're taking the first step towards ending your IRS problem.